swaps over.
Okay. So we'll see how big our delay is.
8 waiting.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Okay.
go.
So welcome everybody. Let's go ahead and bring some stuff up here. There we go. And there I am.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. Welcome to the Tavern Brawl. Let's get some feedback on volume. Anybody that's watching, how is the volume? The rain in Spain is heavy on the plane. I don't even remember the phrase for that.
I don't remember any of that.
But we should hopefully get some comments from somebody here. If everybody can hear me all right, and we got Kingdom Cody here.
Hello.
Can you hear Cody all right?
Hey, breather.
Okay.
He's saying hi.
Kim, are we okay for volume? I don't know if we'll wait to hear from him. Okay, and I need to pull up the list so I know who I'm fighting. Let's do that. All right, Tavern Brawl.
Let's see if people can hear us first.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got the list up here. There we go.
We disappeared from the top there.
Oh, is my thing not going?
Go back to the
Let's
window.
see if my webcam's having trouble. No, it's broadcasting.
Voice is a bit low.
Voice is a bit low? Okay, we'll adjust that up.
Okay, we're back.
All right. Oh, okay. Then I guess we'll leave that where it is and we'll turn the volume up. Okay, there we go. Volume is up. Let's see if that is a good spot. Okay, so we have the list up. So I've got the 10 people that I'm going to be fighting today. And we are ready to rock and roll. So first person on the list. Let's do a brief overview. Be very quick, just explain what we're doing. This is the test run of the Tavern Brawl. We're basically going to be looking for timing on this. So everybody's still going to get gems. Cellar Door said that we're okay to reward gems for this. But we're looking for pacing to figure out what a fair amount of time is for me to be able to assess someone's army and then respond to it. So we're not going to actually keep time while we're going. Again. But can you hear me?
I think we can be heard just as long as we're going to vanish every time it's not the main window.
I can just remove my face entirely if. Yeah. Okay. I think it's just this window that's the problem. Is that it? Maybe is it just?
Try popping up the.
Yeah.
That
Let's
one.
see if that brings it back. Yeah, because it seems like every time I switch over to a different.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Swap off it.
So that's the issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this one active and just look at the other one. So, I need to adjust it though, so I can actually see who I'm fighting. Let me pop that back up. It'll probably lose me for half a second. There we go. And I can see what people have banned. Yes, there we go. Okay, so now that should bring the camera back.
We have not vanished yet, actually.
Okay.
That's really weird.
All right. Well, if we go back to the game and we disappear, then we'll know what the problem is.
I assume Cellar Door is watching us right now.
Possibly.
That's Battle Legion. I assume that's Cellar Door because that was what it was.
That's normally CD. So, okay. So, brief overview of what we're going to accomplish here. We are going to run through the concept of the fight night with actual contestants. And we have 10 people who signed up. I'm going to fight them. So the first step that is going to occur is I'm going to search their player name. I'm not going to use their player tags, even though I have them. I just needed to get those tags so that I can submit the rewards to Cellar Door. I have the tags. Now I'm going to be able to look them up. So nobody's player tags are going to be displayed. But I'm going to take those players and I'm going to do a test battle with them. Once I've done that test battle and I've seen what their army is, I'm going to craft a response to it, trying to beat them. I'm going to decide which level of army I'm going to try to beat them with, whether it's a level 50 army with tier 3 artifacts, a level 100 army with tier 4 artifacts, or level 150 army with tier 5 artifacts. So the objective for me is I want to reward you the least amount of gems that I can. So everybody who participates is going to get gems unless they try to punk me. Don't change your army once I've seen it. If you change your army once I've seen it, you are disqualified. No gems for you. Okay, so if that's the case and you keep the army that I see first and I fight that army, I will either win or lose. If I lose, you get the most gems, 400 gems. If I win, it's based on the army that I use to beat you. So if I use the level 50 army, you get 100 gems. If I use the level 100 army, you get 200 gems. And if I have to use the level 150 army to beat you, you get 300 gems because you made a very challenging army. If I lose again, you get 400 gems. So that's the ideal scenario, is for you to win and for me to lose.
That is lose with any army, right?
Yeah. So no matter which army I pick, if I lose against you, you get 400 gems. So it's a risk for me. I've got to choose like which army do I think I can beat you with? All right. So that was the quick explanation. If people have questions, we can answer them, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So
Say this Celador is more of a vinyl guy than a CD guy.
it just sounds better on vinyl. Okay, so we are going to look up the first contestant, which is Breather, and he has banned. Oh, that's another element of this. I have enabled players to ban one artifact. So Breather has chosen to ban Spear of Cataclysm. So when I fight Breather, I'm not going to be able to use that against him. So player Breather, he's pretty high ranked. Let's just pop that. There we go. Breather. Okay, here we go. And we're going to launch the friendly fight. And I'm going to do a screenshot of his army. So, oh, okay. We have the Chaos Swarm with Plague. He's got a Death Knight. He's got a bunch of Chaos Archers and a bunch of Risen Archers in the back and Risen Warriors. So Death Knight, bunch of Chaos, and the Plague Artifact. I'm actually doing very well against him with the build that I've got now. So, okay, initial
I
thoughts.
think you win.
Yeah, okay, so this one doesn't count though.
Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. That's what I mean.
So here's the quandary that I've got. I've got to decide, okay, do I run with this, just let it run again, and hopefully beat him, because there's a chance I could lose. I mean, I was down to a fraction of my army there. Let's go ahead and close that. We'll pull up the screenshot, see what we're looking at. So open gallery, that one. Okay, so this was his army. Okay, he's got the Draining Spirits up front with the Plague Bearers, and he's got the Plague Artifact. So, I mean, I could go with this, or I could try to go with the level 50 army if I think I can beat him with the level 50 army, but I already know that I can beat him with this. Another route I could take, I could risk just trying a different army to see if I could beat him with something that I think would be more fitting. Let's see. I could do that. Let's go back. Okay. So here we are back in the game. Do I have anything else prefabbed? I think this would be good. You know, I'm gonna risk it. Let's revamp this Wrecking Ball a little bit, because the Paladin will negate the Plague condition. The Phoenix is gonna kill most of his units. Make sure I've got the cover power. So, yep, okay, cover on Phoenix. The reason for that is the Phoenix always ends up in the back, and the Risen Archers and stuff will be pelting it from afar. So the cover does a great job at reducing that. What am I missing? Wind Reaver. Yeah, we'll get Wind Reaver because that kind of pulls things in, and it'll nuke the Death Knight. So I figured it would be better to try something different than running that one, even though it would have been probably a guaranteed win. This kind of shows the premise of what we're trying to accomplish. If that wasn't a win, then I would have had to have come up with something. Okay, do I have my drummer? I should have a drummer on, yes. Do I have my bard? Is the bard in there? No, I do not have a bard. There we go. Okay, so that is my wrecking ball. And I think that's what I'm going to roll with. So let's go ahead and roll it. We'll pull breather back up here. Breather. Search. And TST breather. Okay, this is the one that counts. I'm using a level 100 army because I honestly don't think I could beat that with a level 50. So if I win, breather would get 200 gems. If he wins, he gets 400.
Hey, Shellius.
Ah, Shell. Welcome, Shell. Okay, so we're mowing through pretty smoothly. Now, if he's got bleed on those DS, I didn't think to factor that in. He's got bleed on that DS. If it takes me too long to clear through, then my whole army could just disappear all of a sudden. Okay, the spirit shield generator, for those who are kind of watching, is acting like a Roomba. It's cleaning up all the corpses off the battlefield, which is going to prevent his spear. Oh, wait, hold up. We have an issue. This one doesn't count because I used spear and he banned spear. That's something I'm going to have to pay more attention to.
Would that just be an instant loss?
Well, let's give me a mulligan on that. Boop. Okay, we'll just do real quick. That I should have factored that in. I got distracted looking at his army and I forgot about the bans. Oh, why am I fighting some random person? Okay, we're gonna pull this together. We're gonna get this locked down.
We are a professional stream, I promise.
Yes, this is the best of the best. We are the elite forces of Battle Legion streaming. Breather. Okay, this is the one that counts. All right, mulligan. There we go. Okay, so he would have, since he banned the Spear of Cataclysm, I don't have it. The primary emphasis of a Wrecking Ball build is all of the support units. They make it to where you just keep on moving. It is really more of a steamroller than a Wrecking Ball, but it just keeps going. It swings through one way, then it comes back the other way and swings back that way. And very resilient, very difficult to kill. There are a few ways to kill it that are very effective. Okay, so that counts. The artifact that was banned was not included, and that would have been the army that I used. So we'll just mark that down, that breather gets 200 gems. Okay, then we'll come back here. All right, next person on the list is, come back over here, Væringr. Okay, now him, I'm going to have to look up. Actually, let me bump back over to RDs just so I can get a good look at his army. Search for ADM. Search. Okay, Væringr, here he is. Friendly fight and screenshot. Okay, we have an Endless March army with fire and
Ring of Unity.
Oh, is that? Oh, Ring of Unity. Yeah. Okay, so he's got sword, ring, and spear. And
I see an Ember Fiend, a Spirit Shield generator.
Yeah, and
Shadow Trickster.
Yep, Shadow Trickster.
I think maybe 2 units of Fire Archers.
Yeah, there was at least 2, and then he's got those Risen Archers in the back. Now, holding all right, I'm actually about to knock down his Endless March. There's still a chance he could clear me out here in these last couple of seconds, though. He also, I don't have any Spirit Shield Generator or Death Knight, so there's a lot of corpses on the field, and he's just going to keep popping stuff back up. So RDs may not be the best choice because look how few units I have left. This is risky. Okay, I won that round, but for the scout battle, but you look how few units I have left. That is super risky to try that because I could lose. I don't think I'd be able to beat that with a level 50 army. Let's pop back over to the media gallery. We'll see.
What are they banned at this time around?
Oh, he didn't ban anything. Yeah, he went full honey badger. He doesn't give a crap. So yeah, he banned nothing. So I can use whatever I want. Let's see. let's come back here. Okay, so he's got 2 groups of risen archers, 3 groups of fire archers, the shadow trickster,
Okay, 3 groups, 7,
Okay.
2 groups.
and then a whole bunch of endless march. Okay, so that was tight. If he had the right spear strikes, he can win, and that would be 400 gems for him.
Ooh,
So what we're gonna
message
do?
from Breather. Maybe when matches are over, do a quick. This could have been made your army better post game thing.
Oh, okay. So kind of a critique. Yeah, we can do that. All right, so let's pop all the way back to the game. Okay, so I don't think I want to risk that because that was just too close. There's maybe 60% chance that I win if I use that again, but there's a 40% chance that I don't. What I would like to do, I'm going to come back to this wrecking ball. There's no bans, so I can use whatever I want. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys a trick. I'm not sure how many people know about this. This build would not be ideal generally, but if you know what you're up against, you can actually do a really fun trick. So let's see, we've got Phoenix. Let's pop that. Oh, that's Paladin. We want Phoenix. I'm going to grab Phoenix, bump it up here. Got everything else I think I need. And let's bump that out. And what else do I have? He's got fire archers. I'm gonna
You just got fire archers and risen
Here,
archers, so you need
watch this. Let's try this.
guard.
Okay, so I'm going out on a limb here and I'm taking a risk. We're gonna grab this guy. And okay, so we've got the bard and the barrier monk. I think. Let me just make sure I got my barrier monk.
Hi, Nicholas.
Yeah. TST represent. I do not have my. Okay, let's get the bard out of there. And we'll keep the spirit shield generator and barrier monk. Okay, so here's a trick. I hope this works. If not, I'll be only slightly embarrassed. ADM, search. Okay, so keep an eye on those bomb bots. Væringr, friendly fight. Okay, this is the battle that counts. I'm using a level 100 army. If I win, he gets 200 gems. If I lose, he gets 400. Oh, we haven't factored in draws. How do we? Okay, if
that's true.
if there's a draw, let's just count it as a loss for me. That's only fair for this first stream. If we change the rules for further streams, that's fine. But for now, let's just count any draw as a loss for me. Okay, here we go. We're up against Væringr. Watch those bomb bots. And boom, boom. See how much health they took off of those? Normally it would knock the whole thing out. I'm not sure why I didn't take it all the way out. And poof, there it goes the rest of the way. So let's see if I can pull through the rest of the way. I should be fine with both the spirit shield generator and the barrier monk. That should pretty much stop everything else and clean up any skulls that are on the battlefield.
So shield generator's taking a while to kill.
Yeah, I think what he's got on there is revitalize. The nice thing about the spirit shield generators is that, so victory for me. Let's go ahead and document that. 200 gems for Væringr. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Væringr. Væringr. I apologize if I'm butchering that. Okay, so post-battle analysis. The spirit shield generator and the barrier monk soaked almost all of the damage that he had to put out. The paladin was able to heal through anything that the endless march did, and the phoenix combined with the great hammer was able to push through whatever health was left on those endless march. If you'll notice, let's go ahead and pop out of here. We'll run it one more time real fast just so you can see what would happen if I had placed those bomb bots right. So if that's down just a smidge more, and this one is just for fun, just because we can do it. No, we are in control.
Okay. So Door was making a joke, but he does agree with 400 being a draw.
Yeah, I think that should be fair. Actually, for now, let's leave it at 400 for a draw. But in the future, if you can swing a draw, it should be worth more because draws are hard to get. It's very rare that you can actually get a draw. So that might actually be worth more.
Or maybe, yes, every gem you own to me.
Okay, so now, okay, watch this one more time. Now, this time, since I'll have a direct shot at that group of EMs, it should clear out the entire group. Poof. Okay, so we don't need to let that play all the way through, but I just wanted to demonstrate that. EMs will be harder to kill with that strategy later on, just because they will have higher level protection power stones. So that trick may not work very well. Oftentimes you can kill an entire 8 groups of EMs with one bomb bot if you do it right. If I had level 5 Great Hammer, then that very much could have been the case. All right, so let's move on here. Who is next?
See ya, Shelius.
All right, we have Wolf 230. Oh, it's
Charles says draws are hard to get. Admins have joined the chat.
There we go.
Yeah, Shelius is heading out.
All right, see you later, Shell.
Oh, we got 12 people watching.
Woo-wee. All right, that's
Now
awesome.
it's from like 7 to 5, not up to 12. Thank you, everyone.
Nice. Yeah, and honestly, like I would recommend anybody who is a newer player, this would be a fantastic thing to observe because we're going to explain why things work the way that they're working, how certain strategies will beat other things. If you want to learn how to play the game, this is the place to do it. Okay, so we got Wolf 230 up next. Let's come back to our RDs here because that kind of buys us time to see how things move.
Has he banned any artifacts?
Oh, excellent question. Wolf 230 has banned Spear of Cataclysm. Okay, so Spear of Cataclysm I cannot use. Let's search for players Wolf 230. Let's actually copy that. There we go. Search Wolf 230 ITA. We have the right person. All right. Ooh.
I chose the wrong artifact ban because I'm dumb, says Avon.
That's what it's Evan.
Yeah.
Okay. So looking at this, we have kind of a corner setup with thorn guards up front. And we've got the Mind Corruptor in the back. He's using he's using Eye of the Corruptor and Eyes of the Ancient One with Ring of Unity. So very solid build. But it looks like I'm powering through.
Yeah, RD's just good versus mind control.
Yeah. So Bulwark plus Crown is almost a guaranteed win against mind control. There are a few things that you can put in your mind control build that will reduce that chance from 100% chance down to like
60, I think it's max.
I don't know. It's just if you're up against someone with Crown and Bulwark and you're running a mind control build, 90% chance you're going to die anyway. You can mitigate that a little bit by using some things like Ancient Tree can help you hold things off. There's some other things you can do, but you're almost toast no matter what you do. Okay, so it's decision time. I've got to choose. That was a win. I could run that again and win and secure 200 gems. So I've basically prevented him from getting 200. And that's my charge from Cellar Door is to award as few gems as possible. So
do you think you could beat it with level 50 RD Swarm?
Okay, so that's the question. Is it worth trying to run level 50? And I don't know if I could do it.
Okay, even agrees with you. RDs with Bulwark Crown, even at 4 levels, can destroy any condition army.
Just about, yeah. And again, there's very few exceptions, and you almost have to cater it specifically to beat RDs if you're going to have any hope. So, I mean, there used to be a time back in the day with giant toads that you could still put them in your condition army and eat all of the RDs, but we haven't seen toads in a long time. They're just not optimal right now. Okay, so Wolf 230. Let's pull it up and let's just look at it real fast. See if I think I can beat it with a level 50. Open gallery. Boop.
A level 150.
A level 50 army. Yeah. If I wanted to award him 300 gems, I could run Magnum. And we'll share all the names of my profiles with you here in just a minute. We'll see if anybody catches the reference. Okay, so he's got Shadow Trickster, Thorn Guards, Storm Dragon, Earth Elemental, Mind Corruptor, and a couple of Mind Shrooms up front. Honestly, the blue steel with the level 100 profile with Bulwark and Crown, that's guaranteeing 200 gems. If I wanted to try the 50, a Storm Dragon and the Thorn Guards. Would I be able to pull it off is the question. It's a risk. It would get him 400 gems if I lose. What do you think? Should I go for it or should I just stick with safe?
I say go for it.
Go for okay.
Risk it for the biscuit.
All right, we're going for it. We're gonna switch over to okay. Now here are the other profiles. The level 150 profile is Magnum. The level 100 profile is Blue Steel, and the level 50 profile is Le Tigre. So, name that movie. Let's see. Okay, so here's what I've got to do. Okay, that is probably not going to do the job. Let's bump over here.
And he banned Spear.
Spear, ban Spear. Thank you. Get that. Okay, and we'll use Pendant. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do is get some RDs.
If we didn't have full melee force immunity, every era with supercharged toads were more viable versus eternal champions and other units.
Yeah, Supercharge has changed a lot of things because Supercharge lasts for quite a while, especially when you get to level 100 and level 150. Having double Supercharge, especially in seasons 3 and 4, that is almost crippling for things that require force to knock back things or to pull things toward it, like the toad. Okay, we need.
Let's see, Evan.
Oh, is he taking off?
Yeah, he's going to use
Okay, bye, Evan. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and that, and a nifty little trick here. Since we're up against mind control, even though we're running the Bulwark and the Crown, anything that does get mind controlled will be cleansed by this once it gets hit by its lightning chain. Okay, we still have army points. Running out of time here. It'd be fun to use the Holy Dragon, but let's actually do this. The reason I'm using Storm Dragon, the RDs are going to run into those mind shrooms. If any of them get mind controlled, they're going to kind of stop my progress. I want to push them away with that Storm Dragon, allowing other RDs to push through, hit more mind shrooms, and clear it out. So I'm basically just going to push all of my RDs right through. We're going to grab Spirit Shield Generator, because if anything dies, I'll be able to shield my stuff.
And then one slot left.
One slot left. Let's do one. Okay, did he have a drummer? Let's look. Did he have a drummer? Drummer.
Doesn't
Not
look like
seeing
it.
a drummer.
Unless it's hidden by the
3,
dragon.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's got 3 points hidden somewhere in there. I forgot what it
What
was.
the 2 mind shrooms?
I already counted those. So he's got another couple of points. Maybe he does have a drummer in there. Okay, I'm not going to bother using assassins then. That'll. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Let's go there. Okay, back we go. Okay, so we're just gonna. Oh, okay, there we go. We're just gonna run with this then, and we'll grab a Bombot. Blessed Bombot. Why am I going down? I need to go up.
I was just about to ask that. Why are you going down?
Okay, there we go. And let's actually put it right up front. And the objective for that is I don't want to get mind controlled by an eye in the back. So even though I'm running Bulwark, there's a chance that could happen. Okay, so we're not using the banned artifact, which is good. And it's Wolf 230. Oh, Wolf 230. Go search. There he is. Okay, moment of truth. If I win, he gets 100 gems. If I lose, he gets 400. Okay, now watch those RDs. If any of them flip, the dragon's going to push him through, and it's going to keep everything moving forward, which is what I want to happen.
Mind control took your mind
no.
control cleanser.
Now my Storm Dragon's way the heck back there. Come on, dude. Oh, okay. And the Storm Dragon was mind controlled, but then that came unmind controlled. The Void bound healer or physician, whatever it's called, and it unmind controlled the thing. Okay, yeah, I might have made a bad choice. I blame Kingdom Cody. He told me to do it.
I did.
Oh man, it just didn't have the push to get all the way through. That and
Yeah, the Storm Dragon turning around was probably the biggest part
yeah.
there.
Okay, so there's a big L for me. All right, that's 400 gems for Wolf 230. I took the risk. Took some bad advice. Okay, 400 gems for Wolf 230. Congratulations. So yeah, that's a lesson for me. I should have just stuck with the level 100. All right, I'm actually going to switch back to that profile just to test out whoever's next so that the battle doesn't end too quickly. And let's get there. Let's go back to RDs. Okay, who's next? We have Mykill Myerz.
Who has also banned the Spear of Cataclysm.
Yeah, Spear was popular, and we'll see what he's got here. So let's pull him up. Search. Now he's got an emoji in his name, so I have to search for him by clan. German Elite, Mykill Myerz. That is the correct profile. He has an alt with the same name, but it doesn't have the emoji, so I've got the right one. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we have the 3S build. This is Stomper's Skull Spear. So 3 S's. Okay, let's focus on what we got here. Shadow Trickster, we got Arcane Archer, we got some Risen Archers in the back.
Risen Warriors.
Oh, yeah, and lots of Risen Warriors. So yeah, this is very standard. I don't recall seeing a Cannoneer. Normally there's a Cannoneer in here somewhere. You'll see that a lot. Okay, so the thing with this build is it's meant to hit overtime. So once you see the skull, and if you're still active, then you know you've got a 80% chance of winning with this build. Those draining spirits really start to tick. And since he's got Spear of Cataclysm,
I was rooting for that draining spirit. It was being taxied by some skeletons, but it couldn't get to anything in time.
Yeah, so he kept coming. The spear kept rezzing things, and it was just a matter of time before all my guys died. Okay, so how to beat that? There are several ways. The question is, which level army do I think I can beat that with? There is no way on this green earth that I'm going to beat that with a level 50 army. So that eliminates the 100 gem solution. I think I can do it with the level 100. I've got maybe 60-40 chance to win. No, we're not doing mind control. Come back to Wrecking Ball.
Shield generator.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to need the Spirit Shield generator to do this. We're gonna change this. Okay, we got revitalize and cover. So I'm dropping the condition resist because he really doesn't have much in the way of conditions. And I want those to take the least amount of damage from those draining spirits over time as possible.
Oh, are they range damage?
The draining spirits are ranged damage. Yes, it is AoE range damage. Let's get this. Now, people may be wondering what I'm doing, moving everything to the other side of the battlefield. The reason for that is the Arcane Archer is going to run down. Actually, new thought. Coming back here. Back here. Okay, so the objective for doing this is that Arcane Archer has a shorter range than the Shadow Trickster. Shadow Trickster is going to be able to hit almost anything on the battlefield. There's since it's down in this bottom corner, there's only stuff way up here that it's not going to be able to reach without moving. So if there's anything within its range, it's just going to stay where it's at, shooting the furthest thing away from it. If I move all of my stuff down here, actually, do I want this? Yes, I want these, but I don't like the formation because I'm trying to get as far back. I want this because that's got range damage. Okay, that's a bad formation too. Tip for everybody, you'll notice every time I put these on the battlefield, their formation changes. And you can use that to your advantage because sometimes when they're super horizontal, they push your entire army in a weird way. But clumping them differently, I was able to tuck them in the back there a lot more tightly. Let's get the Bard down here. Bard is going to be critical. This is going to be a longer fight. So I don't want supercharge, which is the other option here. What I want is the enhance. The enhance gives less numbers overall, but it lasts the entire battle. Supercharge will wear off eventually. Do I want this? The Druid's just going to die. Got 3 slots left. Let's get another Phoenix. And let's, oh, do I want Stormcaller? No, Stormcaller's going to get stuck in the back and eat. I want Phoenix. We're just going to plunk him right up here. He's going to die early on. What's going to happen here is the Phoenixes are going to pop up and alternate which one is alive, depending on how they die. Okay, so we're going back to, who are we fighting? Sorry, it's been a hot second.
Myers.
Myers, okay, he's banned.
Spear, I believe it was.
Spear, so let's not use Spear. The problem with using Pendant is that you will have your health of your entire army increase at a certain point, and that's not going to matter if he's using Bleed. Your Paladin's not going to be able to keep up with that healing. Okay, so clans, GE1. Sorry, that took a little longer, but that's why we're doing this. We need to figure out what a fair amount of time is for me to be able to craft a response. Okay, Mykill Myerz, running with the level 100 army, 200 gems if I win, 400 gems if I lose. Let's see how we go. Okay, army is the same, so no disqualification. Okay, now the Arcane Archer. Oh, I totally negated. Okay, so since I put that Phoenix here, it was in range of that Arcane Archer, and it totally defeated the purpose of putting my army way back here. The point of that was to pull the Arcane Archer forward. So that was a mistake on my part. I should have put that Phoenix down somewhere else.
It looks like it's dead anyway.
Yeah, it ended up getting hit by Spear Strike, I think.
No, you don't
Now,
have
we're
Spear.
about to hit overtime, and this is where it's going to get dicey.
You don't have Spear.
Yeah, his Spear.
His Arcane Archer.
Oh, right. No, I meant.
Oh, you mind controlled him.
Yeah, I said Spear. I was thinking
Okay.
Mythic. Oh, no. Defeats.
That was
Hard.
close.
Yes, that was very close. Okay, that one is the one that counted. He gets 400 gems because I lost. But I do want to run it again with the fix with that Phoenix because I made a mistake with that. I just want to run it one more time. This one won't count. This is just for educational purposes. If I put this, yeah, if I put this down here instead, let's try him one more time. And I just, that was a silly mistake on my part. GE1. Search E1, Mykill Myerz. Okay, this one's just for educational purposes. I just want to see how this would affect it. Okay, now look. Oh, it's going to get caught by the eyes anyway. And then the Plague Bear.
It did come out.
Yeah, but it did run further forward than it would have otherwise. And the reason that I wanted that is because if you get stuck ping-ponging back and forth across this battlefield over and over and over again, overtime is going to kill you. Those draining spirits are going to crush you in the end because you're just not going to be able to out heal that. Okay, now we've hit overtime. Just got a few seconds left. I'm going to have units start dying. Oh, okay. See? So it would have been a little more safe to have moved that Phoenix. Okay, but doesn't matter anyway. He gets 400 gems.
Them's the rules.
Yep. All right. Is there any questions? Anybody saying
no one said anything since Avon has left.
Yeah. Okay.
But we do have a decent viewership right now.
Nice. Right on. Okay. So let's see who's up next. We have just done Mykill Myerz. FedeX.
Also,
Okay.
Spear of Cataclysm.
Spear of Cataclysm. Spear of Cataclysm. There we go. All right. CAE. Okay, so there's multiple FedExes out there. So let's do. Oh no, wait.
You want to do your RB build first?
Oh yeah, let's do that just so that we
you
can.
have time.
Yeah, so we can see what we're up against and get a feel for what we're looking at. Search players, FedEx in Control Alt Elite. FedEx search. Actually, we can just change the rating, I think. Yes, there he is, CAE. Okay, scout spin, here goes. Oh,
Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball. Okay, it looks just like mine, actually, one I usually run. Okay, yeah, he's running a standard Wrecking Ball. You can, with a standard Wrecking Ball, you can use almost any mythic artifact except Devourer, and you'd be okay. It just depends on what you're up against. Defeat. Okay, so he kicked my RD's butt, so I definitely don't want to use those. But just looking at the stuff here, I don't even think I need to look at the media gallery. That's the exact same build I use. Okay, so if that's the case, and he was using tier 4 artifacts.
He was using tier 4s.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Let's go to Le Tigre.
Ooh, ambitious.
I'm feeling sassy. Let's do this. Okay, do I have, okay, here's a clear battlefield. I want this. I want,
Ooh, I see.
okay, so he's banned Spear. I'm going to use Pendant. And do I want that or do I want that? Let's go with, I'm trying to click it and I've already got it. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. We need to bump over blue fragments. Look at those blue fragments, by the way. 364,000 of them. No idea what to do with those. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And we're going to do... Okay, so what I'm going to try to accomplish here, since he doesn't have any kind of frost resistance, I'm just going to freeze him in place. And okay, now here's a note. I am on a profile that is only using level 3 artifacts. And what that means for this, I do not have tier 5 Claw of the Frost Dragon. So what that's going to mean, and that's why I'm using these icebreakers, is that any unit that has the chance to freeze cannot shatter because I don't have tier 5 Claw. The only ones that can shatter are icebreakers. So let's grab that. Let's get some more frosty units. Grab one of those, and we will get Frost Wizards. 1, 2, 3, and we have 1 point left. We'll just throw in a Blessed Bomb Bot just to kind of give me some
Do
insurance.
some checks for Power Stones?
Hmm?
Power Stone check?
Oh, I can explain what I'm doing. I've prefabbed a lot of these because I wanted to have at least some units Power Stoned up so I didn't have to go in and do them all. For Frost Knights, or not Frost Knights, Rime Lord. For Rime Lord, it's right there. I can read that. Rime Lord haste is fantastic because the more you're hitting with freeze, especially if you have tier 5 Claw, the more chances you have to shatter things. But also, generally speaking, the more times you're casting, the more times you're attacking, is more things will.
I also don't think we need to cover on that other Rime Lord for this.
Oh, I'm not going to change that.
All right.
For the Frost Wizards, I'd just be using the
Reload haste.
Reload and haste, because that you just want to be surviving and freezing, and that's what you want for a freeze build. Okay, so artifacts are correct. No banned artifact. I've got all the army points accounted for. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so this will count. If I win, he gets 100 gems. If I lose, he gets 400. Players, FedeX, search. Oh, let's bump that over. CAE FedeX. All right, here goes level 50 army. Let's see how we do. Okay, poof. There's the first freeze, second freeze, and now we should be able to keep everything frozen, and the icebreakers are gonna have a 25% chance per hit to instantly kill things.
Oh, look at that. Complete
Nice.
lockdown.
Okay, I see a blue skull right here. So I lost a unit. Okay, so and I'm not bagging on you, FedeX. That is a solid build. And okay, here's the deal with Tavern Brawl. You're not creating an army that would function well in standard PvP. The Wrecking Ball does great. It'll function in a lot of different tiers, and you'll be able to turn over battles quickly, get your gold cap. Wonderful build. What we're looking for in Tavern Brawl is a puzzle that I have to solve that makes it very difficult for me to beat it. Because you're not concerned about the 20 other people that you might spin up against in a regular PvP battle. You're concerned about making it difficult for me to beat you. And another thing, you want to tempt me to use a level 50 army. You want to tempt me to think, I think I can do this with the 50s. And then if I try that, there's a greater chance that I'll fail because I'm using a weaker army. But again, that's a risk you got to take. So there's a lot of different things to think about when you're creating your army to go up against me. Okay, so FedeX, 100 gems. Okay, we will submit that later. Okay, next person up, we have Jepsur, and he has banned Troll Giant's Toe. Okay, let's bump over to Blue Steel again. We'll get our RDs going so we can take a good long look at what we're up against. And search top clans. We would be top clan if we filled those last 2 spots. So let's see. Jepsur, okay, friendly fight. Ooh.
Let's go, army.
Yeah, we have a corner set up. Okay, now he's got a Arctic Altar, Stormcaller. He's got a Drummer, Barrier Monk. Okay, this could get ugly because I can't use Frost.
You can't use Toe.
And yeah, he's banned Toe.
And the altar makes everything immune to Frost.
Yeah. Okay, so using Pendant's not going to get him. If I used Spear, because he didn't ban Spear, and okay, he did ban Troll Giant's Toe, right? We did see that?
Yeah, Troll Giant's Toe.
Yeah, Troll Giant's Toe. Okay. So he beat my RDs quite handily. He didn't lose anything, I think.
You popped one of his Earth Elementals.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to take a look at that in the media gallery real fast just to get a better look at it. See what he had there. Okay, so, 2 Earth Elementals.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, so he's looking to delay until the very end. So he's trying to buy time until we get to the Frenzy Zone, overtime, whatever you want to call it. We should actually, if Cellar Door is still hanging around,
we haven't done anything in a while.
Yeah. Cellar Door. If you could give us what the official name is for that last 30 seconds, is it called Frenzy or Overtime, or like what do you call that when the skull pops up and things start doing more damage and running faster and stuff? I used to call it Frenzy, but I'm calling it Overtime recently. Okay, enough for that. What I want to do with this is he's got everything way back here. So I've either got to come to him or I've got to hit him from afar. That Stormcaller is going to shred just about.
He's got a catapult as well.
Oh yeah, there's a catapult in there. Okay, so that that Stormcaller is going to shred just about anything that gets close, and those Earth Elementals are going to keep pushing things back. So trying to do a frontal assault army, this is designed to crush those. The Mykill Myerz army that we went up against earlier would very likely die to this. So we don't want to use Chaos Spam. Okay, I've got an idea. Okay, let's get back to the game. I do not think I can beat that with a level 50 army, so I'm gonna go with level 100. And mind control's not gonna work, and I don't want to ruin my Wrecking Ball. Let's just clear army. Okay, so here's the deal. He wants me to come to him. I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a wall. Here's my wall. I'll park it right about. Wait, hold on. Do I want to be on top or bottom? He's going to have Earth Elemental. I'm going to be on bottom. I just don't want my Rhyme Lord. Or wait, do I want Rhyme Lord or do I want Brute? No, we want Rhyme Lord because we're going to have a DS. Okay, so I'm going to park this dude right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Draining Spirit.
Okay. Zolador has answered. I'm not sure about the official name. I've always seen it referred to as overtime in the documentation, though.
Overtime. Okay. So that's just what we'll call it. Okay, I'm not going to use bleed because I don't want my Rhyme Lord to die. I am going to use damage, however, because I do want other things to die. And I will show you what those other things are momentarily. I want slow. And the reason I want slow is because I don't want this Draining Spirit wandering off. He's banned Toe, but he hasn't banned Great Hammer. And okay, he banned Toe, so I could use Pendant, but that's not going to do much because he's got the Arctic Altar. So I'm going to go with Spear. And what I'm going to do now is blow your minds. We're going to take that guy right there. This spider's nest, and I would put 3 protection stones on here. When the spiders pop out of the spider's nest, they'll damage it. So if you put protection on there, it reduces the amount of damage that you get, and it'll make the spider's nest last longer, feed more spiders, and give you more fuel. Fuel for what?
Yeah.
Any guesses?
Yeah, I know. The
Good.
moment I saw the Draining Spirit, I was like, could you possibly? Oh.
Okay, I'm going to use a skin on this because I like some of these skins. So let's get that. Oh, hold on. What do I have on? Okay, damage and freeze. That's fine. Okay.
Condition resist. It can be mind control.
If they've got Eye of the Corruptor, yeah, it can. Let's pop.
Oh, that's true because it removes immunity.
Yeah, so let's do. Oh, I wasn't expecting to use 3 soul pilots. Hold on. Okay, now he's got a bunch of range stuff. Let's do that. Oh, I'm out of those. So let's just we'll just use
Cover
cover
maybe?
on the next one. I can buy more, but I don't want to take the time for it. We'll just see if this is going to work the way I think it is. And then cover, yeah. Okay, so now I've got 3 soul pylons back here. I'm going to get a Spirit Shield generator and a Barrier Monk.
Will the Spirit Shield Generator interfere with the soul pylons?
It'll compete for skulls or corpses, but that's not going to matter because that spider's nest has 3 protection on it, and it's going to be feeding spiders in there like crazy. There's going to be so many spiders, it's going to be ridiculous. Okay, what am I missing? Do I want? Okay, I need to resolve the Earth Elemental somehow. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop one of those. I'm going to get a Monster Hunter with a Druid. Okay, so this will be my front line in just a moment once we go. And we'll give them some healing backup here. He shouldn't get in range of the Stormcaller until the Stormcaller should be long dead.
Isn't he immune to ranged attacks? Oh no, it's the other one I'm thinking of.
Well, it just depends on if he's active or not. If you stun or freeze the Monster Hunter, he loses his shield.
Oh, really?
Yep. So there we go. All right, let's do that. Let's keep him alive. Let's make sure I got some reload. Yep, reloads. Okay, so the objective here is I'm just going to Gatling gun these soul pylons and nuke them from a distance, which kind of takes the steam out of the premise of his build, which is bringing a big army to him and just having him nuke the crap out of me. Okay, I'm ready to commit. We're using the level 100 army. If I win, he gets 200 gems. Oh, why did I do that? If I win, he gets 200 gems. If I lose, he gets 400. Oh, and we want to go clan. Top clans. There we go. Jepsur. That was who we were up against, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is the one that counts. Let's see how we do. All right. You're going to see a bazillion spiders feeding into that. Here comes the soul pylon orbs. All of his catapult barrages. Oh, what? I guess I just killed my wall. Okay, and okay, so this might be problematic because now my spiders are moving a little bit forward. But you see how I'm getting all of his stuff from a distance, and his Stormcaller isn't able to chain all the way to the back. Okay, now we're getting close. Okay, now this might get ugly. Hopefully the spiders will be able to hold him off long enough and be able to hold off all of his splits. This could get close because he's inching his way up. Oh man, get him, get him, get him. Come on, spiders. No. Okay. But you see what I was thinking though.
Oh, yeah.
If I think he had some cover on that earth elemental because it was taking forever to kill that thing. So if I had known what the power stones were, that would have changed my thinking.
Skin, maybe?
Uh,
Stone skin?
No, it would have been cover because stone skin on something with that high of a health wouldn't matter.
Okay.
So there's congratulations, 400 gems for Jepsur. Let's go ahead and document that. Okay, so far, 1, 2, 3 people have won and 3 people have lost. So we're 50-50. This is fun. Like, this is a fun challenge for me. I'm enjoying this. Okay. But again, just a quick recap. The concept was the Rhyme Lord holds the Draining Spirit. The spiders get fed into that, which creates corpses. Corpses fuel the Spirit Shield generator and the Soul Pylons. Soul Pylons can then shoot for days. So if I'd been able to hold the line longer, it would have been better. But it looks like resolving those Earth Elementals was my big problem. So also anybody who does skirmish, or no, not skirmish, bounty hunt. This build for bounty hunt, if you need to kill something with Soul Pylon, works fantastic. And I'll show you a real fun trick here real quick. A lot of the skirmish or bounty hunt setups that require you to kill Valkyrie or Ember Fiend with Soul Pylon. About 50% of them are going to be running EMs. What's the trick we learned earlier? Bomb bots can destroy 8 groups of EMs almost instantaneously. So you pop a couple of bomb bots on there, and then you just get a little bit of stuff to hold the line and to soak catapult stuff. And you wouldn't need the Spirit Shield generator. You'd be able to get another Soul Pylon. So you would use this build exactly as you see it now to get the kill Valkyrie or kill Ember Fiend with Soul Pylon. You'll just fire off rapid fire orbs out of those Soul Pylons for the first, well, for the entire battle, really. And especially if you're up against the EMs, there will be hardly anything left on the battlefield. You'll just have like some archers and an Ember Fiend or a Valkyrie sitting there. And those are the only targets the Soul Pylons have left to shoot at. So pew, pew, pew. And you want the Plague Bearers because they walk slow. So it buys time for the Soul Pylons to shoot at their things. Okay, that was total segue. Sorry, got sidetracked. But anybody who wants to beat the bounty hunt for that, that's how you do it very easily. Okay, who are we up against now? Evan. And Evan has banned Sword of the
We didn't do
Phoenix.
Rasan. You looked at Rasan, but then we didn't do him yet.
Okay, let's do, yeah, thank you. This is why Kingdom Cody is here. Okay, because I will get stuck on a tangent talking about bounty hunt when we're supposed to be doing a Tavern Brawl. Oh, wait, we're on 150. We don't need to switch. Let's go back to RDs and let's search for Rasan.
Yeah, Rasan, and he has banned the Corruptor.
I have the corrupt. Is it mythic or common?
I have the Corruptor.
I have the okay. So that's the common artifact. So he's banned the common mind control artifact. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look.
You've already.
Oh, I've already found it. Friendly fight. Okay. So toe build 433 on artifacts. Okay, so this just looking at the artifacts alone, not looking at the unit levels. I'll have to double check those. I'm wondering if I can do a level 50 against this. It's possible. You know, I'm thinking I can pull this off with level 50. Okay, so we'll go ahead and look at the screenshot in just a second, but we got Reno, Barrier Monk, Stormcaller, Druid, Battle Drummer, Eternal Champions, and Monster Hunter. Okay, so let's look at how he had it lined up in the beginning there. Gallery. Okay. Oh, and he's got a Molten Armor in the way back. Okay. So, and he's banned Mind Control. So even if he didn't ban Mind Control, he's got Crown, so that would have made Mind Control suboptimal, but still semi-effective. Okay, and I lost that test battle there, so I don't want to do RDs, that's for sure. But can I come up with a level 50 solution? That's the question. Okay, how is he? Okay, you know what? Hold on. We might even save ourselves some time here. Hold on, let's see. Let's come back to the game. There we go. Okay. I'm going to risk it. Let's go level 50. We haven't used the 150 build yet. So I probably should have used the 150 build on some of those. I could have won them. Let's see. Okay, no, I don't want to. Although a Phylactery Swarm might work well. He does have a drummer, though. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to replicate what we did earlier against the Wrecking Ball. So, sorry, it's a repeat, but I think it'll do the job. So let's do that and that. I'm going to grab the 2 groups of Frost Knights, 3 of those. Whoops. There we go. Icebreakers have a 25% chance on hit, which is a frontal cone AoE, to shatter frozen units. So if you got 3 of them, that's a 75% chance that something's going to get destroyed right away. 1, 2, 3. Let's get a couple of Rime Lords. Okay, and this is all level 50 units. The only unit that I blipped on was the Assassins. I managed to click once extra on those, so I have a group of level 51 Assassins. I'll try not to use those ever, but that was annoying. And what did I? Oh, I had a Bombot. Blessed Bombot.
Blessed Bombot.
Okay, so Blessed Bombot is there as an insurance policy, just in case things go south initially.
You really have slow.
Yep, very much so.
Slow
And
condition resist?
no, I think I'd actually prefer to have this, because
Okay.
if it gets hit by some random thing. Oh wait, did he have a?
He didn't have any conditions.
No, did he have a Shadow Trickster?
No.
Because if he had a Shadow Trickster, then that Blessed Bombot's useless. Let's just take it out, and what we'll do is we'll grab Frost Bloom, just to kind of keep things. Whoops. So easy to misclick. There we go. We'll just put a Frost Bloom up here so that it keeps popping every so often. Okay, so we'll find him again. Who was it?
Jepsur?
No, we already did Jepsur. Rasan.
Right.
Rasan.
Rasan.
Oops. Rasan. Oh, we're searching for clans. Let's try players. Rasan. And he was in the 4,000 to 4,100 bracket. Okay, let's see how we do. All right, Frozen and Frozen. Oh, the Stormcaller.
Stormcaller.
Oh, okay, we're getting him. Come on, go.
No.
I thought I could have had it. That Stormcaller is partially immune. Normally it would be fully immune, but I was using Claw of the Frost Dragon. So I don't know, maybe the placement of the stuff was off. Oh, he had a Druid. So the Druid kept cleansing it. Okay, so that's where I went wrong. But yeah, the concept was solid though, but I made a mistake not accounting for the Druid. It kept the Stormcaller going, which shredded the back line. Yeah, I could have done that slightly differently. Maybe that's where Assassins would have been nice, but the drummer would have prevented from killing the Druid.
Bonk, says Breather.
Yep. Bonk. All right. So 400 gems. Let me document that for Rasan. Okay, 400. Okay, now we are on to Evan. Okay, and Evan has banned Sword of the Phoenix, so he doesn't want me using fire builds. Okay, let's pop over to blue steel. Blue steel. Has anybody guessed the,
No,
the movie on that?
Anything about that?
Come on, guys. It's there has to be more to life than being really, really, really ridiculously good looking. Someday I hope to find out what that is. Gosh, if you guys haven't seen that movie, it is wonderful. Okay, so we're going up against Evan. Evan. Okay, our Italian compatriot. Where is he? Oh, he's not in the main clan. He's at Space Pirates. Let's search for him. Yeah, okay. The top Evan, because there's like 50 Evans. And friendly fight. Oh,
okay.
And he's banned fire, so using EM
Very
fire
monk.
is not going to be a good
Shadow
choice.
Trickster.
Yeah, this
Arcane
is
Archer. Druid, not Druid.
you see this build almost everywhere in the top right now. I think KLG is using this or something similar to it. But you'll see variations of this build run by KLG, Ghostin, Marky, Van, Shellius. I use it on a couple of my profiles. But yeah, very, very solid. And it will climb very far.
Breather says merman.
There we go. Somebody knows the reference. All right. So let's let's just do a quick peek at what he had there. Okay. So he had a Arcane Archer, which I don't see too often in those. Often it'll just be double Druid. Okay, and he's probably got bleed on a lot of these things, and he doesn't want me using fire, so I can't use the EM fire strategy. It's all tier 5. And there's one Druid. Okay, so ways to beat this.
There is also a bard in there.
Yeah, bard, so that's gonna reduce range damage. Okay, I think I've got an idea. I don't think I can win this on the
Hey, Jepsur, you missed your fight.
Oh man, it's okay. You can rewind it and check it out. So I think I know what I'm going to do with this one.
Yeah, no worries, Jepsur. Doesn't matter if you're late, as long as you're here.
Yeah. All right. So I don't want to use Wrecking Ball because Wrecking Ball would be just absolutely shredded by that. I don't want to use this because this would get shredded by that. This, however, is closer to what I'm thinking about. Let's ditch that because it's not going to be able to hold most of the units. Let's pop this up here. And let's do, okay, this is again kind of the unfair thing is that I know where you are. So I can kind of cater everything to take care of you where I know you're going to be. So that's a little bit of a cheap thing for my side, but I've got to be able to beat that, and that is a very difficult build to beat. So how would I do it? I'm gonna come up here. I'm going to block all of my junk way up here.
Welcome back, Aben.
And yeah, just in time to see his fight.
Oh yeah, this is you, Aben.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's grab okay, hold on. He's gonna be stuck way down here. So if I just let me make sure I get my artifacts right.
And no sword.
No sword. Okay, we're going with that. That should work well. And what I want is a group of these with slow I don't want those ones. Let's get the ones with slow. A lot of them. Okay, so his army is going to run at the very bottom into these shrooms. These plague bearers are going to walk forward and then start coming down because they're going to have enemies there, and that will pull his entire army up through these mine shrooms in order to get to those plague bearers. Now I need to
Battle
lock.
Legion Randu. Hello.
Hey, Randy. We got the Frogger himself. He has arrived. Okay, so what I want to do.
You're going to see me getting destroyed by a bunch of mushrooms.
Yeah, it's so cheap, but I am under the prerogative as dictated by Cellar Door to give people as few gems as I can manage. So
Even says his druid has no brain.
yeah, so the druid, he might have, I think he's got a level 150 druid. So what that's going to mean is he's probably got triple reload on that thing. So
Yeah,
it's going to
he
be
even says it has
cleansing like
75
crazy.
He even says that as reload 3.
Yeah, he's going to be spamming heals like nothing else. Okay, now I want to hold that back, but I don't know if I want to use catapult. I kind of want to find a way to fit Celestial Spear in there. Let me see.
That would be a lot of DPS.
It would, and especially if everything's kept at a distance, and I'd be able to nuke a few things. But I need to find a way to pin back the. I gotta be so careful too.
He's also got
I
a
wanna-
Shadow Trickster, so he is going to pelt you.
Yeah, so I want to have my Barrier Monk with double supercharge. That's going to soak most of that. And I might be able to get away with just using the wall to hold everybody back that I want to hold back. So he's going to want to walk down. I think I'll be okay as long as the stuff doesn't get too far forward, and that should be resolved by the plague bearers moving forward. I'm rolling with it. 200 gems if I win, 400 gems if I lose. I think I am committed to this. Let's go ahead and give it a run. Okay, search players. Evan. Boom. Search. And let's see how we do. Okay, so my objective is for him to walk into the shrooms and eat himself alive. Oh, see the Mind Corruptor's walking down. That kind of defeats the purpose because now that Stormcaller is going to be able to reach me. Hopefully, Stormcaller will die before too long. There went my Shadow Trickster. It chained all the way to the back. I gave him stepping stones all the way there. And now he's going to shred through a bunch of other stuff. Kill him, Celestial Spear, get him. Oh, I mind controlled him. Don't kill him. Okay, now I've got to hope that my Celestial Spear can kill all this junk that's ranged.
No.
Denied. So my problem was that I didn't block things properly up here. If I had blocked it in, he would have been stuck in those mine troops for ages. But what happened is all of my stuff. Let's demonstrate. We're going to drop the Mind Corruptor entirely. And we are going to put a catapult. Oh, wait, we still want a wall.
Yeah, you still want the wall.
So let's flippy-doo. Let's put the wall there and the catapult. So this one won't count. Let's document what he got there. He got 400 gems because I didn't pin things properly. And catapults. Where are you? Catapult there. Okay, and then we'll just push the wall right up against it. And let's just run that again just for fun, just to see how it would go this time. And search. I don't think the plague bearers will be enough to chain things to the back, but we'll find out real quick. We just want to find out for educational purposes. 4,500 plus, and friendly fight. Okay, so this should go differently. We'll see. Okay.
Jepsur says mind control is one of only two units that always goes straight towards the target enemy instead of forward. That's why he got away from the wall.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing a little better, and now we have a big enough gap between the plague bearers and the cluster in the back here. And these plague bearers are going to pull everything up, hopefully, if they don't get nuked too quickly, right into those mine shrooms. Okay, now Stormcaller is getting a little close. At least he's mind control. Okay, that went way better. But it doesn't count. So anyway, there's some learning for me. So hopefully that helps everybody else learn some.
Honestly, I preferred if more units went diagonally.
Yeah, I think so too. The pathing on this game is confusing sometimes. A lot of the times you'll have units that will have something like 2 feet behind them, but there'll be something directly in front of them on the entire other side of the map. And they will run all the way to the other side of the map and disregard something that's like slightly at an angle behind them that's just right next to them. It's really weird. Okay. Who are we up against now? Aniviper. Okay, what is
Spear of
Aniviper?
Cataclysm.
Okay, Spear of Cataclysm. And okay, so he's banned Spear. Let's take a look. Oh, wait,
You want to be your
RDs, so we
want to be
can
your RD build so you can actually see
check
what's
them
going
out.
on.
Okay, so let's have a look. Search players. Aniviper. Search. Top of the list.
That's all.
Okay, mind control. Okay, wait, he didn't ban Bulwark or Crown, did he?
No, he banned he banned the spear.
Okay.
Can you beat it with level 50 armor then?
Okay, my thought is that it was probably just a flippant sign up, just like I'll sign up. I didn't read the fine print, maybe. Oh, because if I can use Bulwark and Crown on this, I mean, you look at how well the level 100 army is doing. Can I do this with level 50s is the question.
That is a really good question.
Okay, now look at his Risen Archers. They're eating my Storm Dragon in the back. So yeah, so now my question is, do I play it safe and give him 200 gems? Or do I risk it going for the 50s, which I've admittedly been overconfident with a few times, and give him 400 gems? Because there's a chance that I wouldn't be able to win. I mean, you look, still like half of my army's gone, but it's not going to matter at this point. It's resolved. So, okay, what's the verdict here?
Jesper wants you to try it out as a question.
I'm getting advice from people, and I don't know if I should trust it.
Go with your heart, man. Go with your heart.
My heart says don't embarrass yourself and run the 100s. So okay, this is an example of me being able to make a decision. I don't think level 50s are going to be able to push through, and the reason I'll tell you that is that you look at the RDs here. They've got 3 Power Stone slots, but they also have 11 members in each group. So that means there's more units that can keep pushing forward. And as well, same deal with the Storm Guards. They're going to have 11. So if we pop over to the level 50 real fast, just to take a look, you're going to see a massive difference in the size of an army. Okay, so we need to look at our RDs and our Storm Guards. We're just doing this real fast, and this is kind of affecting the time. We're supposed to be
3 whole members down.
Yeah, so 3 members for every group of RDs, and if there's 8 groups of RDs, that's 24 less bodies on the field. That means that there's fewer bodies that the Mind Corruptors have to mind control. Same deal for the Storm Guard. 24, that's 48 bodies less on the field that I would have to try and pull that off with.
Doesn't mind control do better with fewer bodies?
And another thing to factor in is that mind control is based on unit HP. So, okay, let's look at that and then we'll switch back. If Storm Guards have, wait, here we go, 15,000 and RDs, how much do RDs have? 9,000.
Well, because they get the buff.
Oh yeah, it stacks. but still, early on, they're going to get mind control like crazy, and even later on, it's not going to matter much. So 15,000 and 9,000. Let's look at this. Normally, I wouldn't take this long on a fight, but since we're just doing the test run, I'm not terribly bothered. But this will explain the reasoning for why. Oh, let's get to the right battlefield here, and then we'll just be able to click on. Oh, there we go. Are we lagging out a bit? Yeah, we're lagging out a bit. There we go.
Oh, a little bit more lag.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a good thing we're getting close to the end because I think my computer's starting to struggle.
15,000.
Okay, yeah. So they start 4,750 HP higher than
And 3 more members.
So that's almost half again as much HP with more members. So that's going to make it a slower road for the Mind Corruptor to mind control him. Holy smokes, that's 12,500.
Double.
That's half, I think half again. No, wait.
No, they had 15,000.
Yeah, that's almost double.
Almost double.
Wow. Storm Guards, man. Okay, so Storm Guards, that would be, yeah. So that is a huge difference. Okay, at this point, sorry, I've taken forever on this one, but it was just to illustrate why I didn't feel like the level 50s were going to cut it. I'm going to roll with this. We've already seen it win, but we have to be official here. So Aniviper, search, boop. And, oh, not the alt. I want the main. Okay, this is the one that's going to count. So that should be 200 gems. There's maybe like a 0.001% chance that it could go south and he would win. But yeah, and that's a point for future reference for anybody who's signing up for this. If you're going to use a condition build, choose your ban wisely because it'll cost you 200 gems. Because we're looking at using the 100 army. If I win, he gets 200. If I lose, he gets 400. So
The difference in levels has blown people's mind. This was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then even saying that merge Storm Guard is scary.
Oh yeah. If you're ever in an era where merge is available, it takes all of the units in a group and combines them into one. So you take a Storm Guard that has ridiculous damage to begin with and massive HP, and you put merge on it, it turns it into like
a Celestial Spear, right?
Well, it's a 1-point Celestial Spear. At shorter range, it can knock things back, but it is, I think it hits harder than a Celestial Spear, and it has more health. Okay, so I don't think, oh, I'm going real slow. I'm wondering if we should reboot the emulator for the last fight or two, whatever we have left. Okay, there it is, 200 gems for Aniviper. So I decided to play it safe. I've been overconfident too many times. So 200 gems, Aniviper, and we are down to the last contestant for today. So
let's reboot this.
Yeah, because that's going really slow.
I got to make sure that the recording software is up to date with the window.
Okay, boop, boop. There we go. All right, so while that's loading, let's have a look at what we're up against. Unscorched. He's in Clan Mushroom.
Sword of the Phoenix is
Sword of the
banned.
Phoenix. Okay. Again, another interesting choice. Okay. So, okay, we are almost loaded. Everything's looking on there.
You do a test with the level 50 account to show the difference.
Oh, so you want to go up against Aniviper?
Yeah, that's from Jepsur.
Okay, let's we'll do that after we fought the last contestant. We'll just get that done. That way everybody who's wanted to fight can see their fight and be done. And once we're done with that, we'll come back and fight Aniviper with the level 50s for those who want to stick around. Okay, so the next contestant is Unscorched. Enter. And I think no. Oh, okay, hold on. Where? There he is.
There he is.
Okay, I think this is a Russian clan. That's definitely
Those are some characters.
Eastern European or Russian. Again, I apologize, I'm not familiar with it, but yeah. Okay, Unscorched. Let's go ahead and run our test. Okay.
I'm saying that's why you either go all in on them or nothing at all, or you don't invest in them at all. They are extremely level dependent with the like RDs and Storm.
Yeah.
Stormguard.
Yeah, RDs actually, it really doesn't take that long. Oh, I should have used RDs on this. But it's okay. We can kind of see what's going on.
Did you screenshot?
I did. We've got an Ember Fiend, a Shadow Trickster, Arcane Archer, Barrier Monk, Tree, and Catapult. Okay, and he's using Mind Shrooms in the front with Eye of the Corruptor, level 5, and Eyes of the Ancient One, level 4. So he doesn't have the ability to mind control random units every couple of seconds, but still, that's very strong. Okay, so looks like the Wrecking Ball is able to solve it. So I can settle for 200 gems and give him 200 gems. If I switch to the Bulwark RDs, it's a guarantee no matter what. So that would be 200 gems for him. Question is, can I beat him with a level 50 arm?
Probably do the Soul Pylon build.
That's possible. Yeah, because all he would have, if I put it on the bottom corner, he'd only be able to hit me with his Shadow Trickster. And actually, his Shadow Trickster is pinned in the back there. And contrary to popular belief, the Shadow Trickster does not have global range. It would not be able to hit anything in this exact opposite corner. Okay, there's another deal.
Pillar there too.
Oh yeah, that's a Crystal Spire.
Crystal Spire.
So, okay.
Corner build versus corner build. Let's go.
No. I've got something else in mind for you. Stand by. Okay.
Okay, let's see what the chef is cooking.
I'm gonna have to be careful here because this is going to involve the problem unit that I over leveled. So I have to make sure I don't get that one because I promised level 50 units. That's all I'm going to use. We need a clear battlefield.
No Phoenix Sword.
No Sword of the Phoenix. So that's the one that was banned. Okay. Remember what I told you I'd over leveled earlier?
I remember, but does chat remember?
Okay, so I got to make sure I don't use the level 51 guy. Boop. Boop.
Oh yeah, there was no drummer back there, was there?
There was no drummer. There is no supercharged drummer in this person's army. Okay, so I've got 3 SS. Okay, the issue here is if I start killing things and I don't kill everything and I open up the blockade, there's a chance that the Ember Fiend or the Shadow Trickster are going to run forward into those Mind Shrooms and all of these guys are going to be turned. So
You need something dependent.
okay, yes, I need. Okay, now wait. I've got 3 bodies per unit. That's 9. I've got a limit of 12, I think. Yes, so I can have up to 12 units if
11.
Yeah, no, it's okay, so it's 10. I don't think it's going to matter. If he doesn't have a drummer, it's not going to matter. Okay, so I can afford. I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple more units out there. Let's get. What's slow? Earth Elemental slow. Plague Bearers are slow. Okay, let's do this. Let's do Earth Elemental.
Barrier Monk.
I've got slow. Okay, well, he's already prefabbed. Let's just put him on there. And okay, he's got an Arcane Archer. So let's put this guy forward a bit and down a bit, and we will put the Barrier Monk here, and the Druid we'll kind of put out of the way so that it doesn't get clipped. I think that's all that's necessary. I'm not even going to use all the army points. That's how. That's how confident I am. I'm fairly confident. Now let's just double check. Power Stones, good. Okay, here we go. Unscorched. Prepare to meet your doom. Here we go. Unscorched. And again, I'm not trying to bag on anybody. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But
no, Sphere of the Cataclysm was banned. If you were asking for that, Jesper.
Oh, Sword of the Phoenix.
Sword of the Phoenix was banned. I thought it was Cataclysm.
Well, we'll just double check.
Sword of the Phoenix.
Sword of the Phoenix.
I'm mistaken.
Yep. So Unscorched has banned Sword of the Phoenix, verified, and I'm not using that. I'm using Toe. So search Unscorched Okay, this is the one that counts. If I win, he gets 100 gems. If I lose, he gets 400.
He is using Ring of Unity.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, lag.
Oh, lag.
Okay, we might have to reboot and try again. Okay, this is inconclusive. We didn't get to see it. Again, we gotta figure this out. This is troublesome. Whoa, the whole thing crashed.
Whole thing crashed.
Okay,
All right,
let's
stand by.
load it back up again. We want Fight Night. Almost there. Okay, how's the...
We just see the emblem right
Oh,
now.
okay, good. And I will check that to make sure it pulls up.
Okay, it has popped up.
Okay, we got...
It's in the corner for a
there.
reason.
Yeah, and we'll load the game. Now let's get this back to functional. Matthremar. Darn. So close to the end. Is that it?
No,
Is that it?
the top one.
Is it that one? Okay.
And then, okay.
I got to adjust it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The crash has completely goofed everything up.
Bummer.
Looks like it's normal now.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
nice.
it doesn't have the cascade off to the side there. Okay, so I think it's a bunch of junk
Something
at the
about-
top there. That should... That's close enough. We should be able to finish it off. Okay. So did I lose my entire setup? I did. Oh, bummer. Okay. It shouldn't take long to fix. We need...
And it says that's me when fighting TSA.
Yeah. Yeah. It's there's been some issues recently with players having trouble against certain opponents. Okay, we can't use the level 51. I promised I wouldn't. There we go, and there we go. And let's get the Væringr monk with that guy. Probably be okay even without the druid. But we'll just grab the druid for fun. And I think that's everything I had. No Sword of the Phoenix, so we're clear there. Assassins.
Oh, it is really zoomed in for some reason.
Oh, okay, let's fix that before we launch it. Okay, why is that? Oh, it is zoomed in. Holy smokes.
It might have resized when you mess with the window.
Yeah, so let's shrink that. Holy smokes, wow.
And then that back
Yeah, it's
thing
good.
is
Oh,
better.
okay, so there's done some blip after the fact.
So messing with the window size afterwards is screwing it up. That might be what's been going on.
There we go. I think
All right,
we've,
technical issues. Sorry, everyone.
yeah, I think we've resolved it though. How's it look?
Hasn't hit yet.
There we go. Okay.
We're normal.
All right. Let's see if we can get this final battle in, and then we'll go try Aniviper with the level 50s. Unscorched.
Yeah, getting to top 10 is something to celebrate, Jesper.
Yeah. Unscorched.
Congratulations.
Okay, so I'm not even using all the army points. Let's see how we do. Don't freeze. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Dip, dip, dip.
Good. So there's that. I saw there was no drummer, and that's what led me to that. So 100 gems for Unscorched. And honestly, like I'm not bagging on anybody. I appreciate everybody signing up. It was fun to have just a bunch of random stuff to go up against and have to problem solve in the moment. So I appreciate you coming, and you still get 100 gems. So nothing to, it's 100 gems you didn't have before. So, okay, what is the final tally here?
We've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 5. So
50% win rate.
5 wins, 5 losses, not too shabby. And
Beautiful bullying.
yeah, so there's a counter to everything. You know, if you can find the weakness in your opponent's army, then yeah, you can shred them. So, okay, we did promise that we would go back. Oh, no, wait, we want to be on this one.
We want to be on this one.
Okay.
Do the RD build on
if we're going to do RDs, let's do it right. And
the halls of justice.
let's get some nice script there. And let's get our paladin looking. Or I think it's actually an eternal champion. Where is he? No, that's the paladin. Where's the
Did
E?
you pass him?
I don't think so. I think it's still down here.
That's not something that.
This is a good look at every single profile portrait that's available in the game. Oh, I could be the boss. So, okay. Let's I was looking for something different. Oh, here it is right here. So that's, I think, an eternal champion, actually. I don't think it's an RD. Okay, army. We needed bulwark. We needed crown.
Crown, and then headband. I
Uh,
believe it was
spear? Was it spear?
spear.
I'll tell you what, let me pull it up again just to confirm.
Because it was Viper, right?
Yeah, Aniviper
Aniviper.
and He-Band, Spear
Spear, yep.
Cataclysm. Yep.
Okay.
Verified. Okay, so let's use Pendant. That looks great. And he was on the top right corner.
yeah.
So let's do this trick. Let's no, okay, wait. Are we replicating the other build, or are we just using any RD build? Because I can create a build that has a better chance at that, or I can replicate the one that I had. So I don't know if anybody cares. I'll just make an RD build and with all the 50s.
You're asking for an opinion on the internet.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I'm just gonna run with this. Okay, let's grab Storm Dragon because I need him to push those RDs through and clear that shroom wall. What have I got on him? That's fine. Oh, let's do order. Because if I do an order dragon, then if he gets mind controlled, I can have him cleansed by the crown. So if you don't have the order stone on him, he's only nature and the crown won't affect him. We need storm guards. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, wait, hold up. He had risen archers in the back that were a nuisance. How am I going to resolve that? Let's do
Frostbloom.
a Frostbloom will get him a lot of the time. We didn't know where they were. They were kind of right in the middle. But is that the best, or should I do freezing trap? Excuse me. It's either that, or I could put a shadow trick.
Doesn't the new Mythic cleanse mind control?
The new what?
New apart from Jepsur. Doesn't the new Mythic cleanse mind control? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. The shadow, not Shadowmancer, the Voidbound Physician. That's an option. Let's why not? Let's throw it in there. So let's get Voidbound Physician. Let's put Order Stone on him so that we get the full benefit of Crown. And let's get range cover. Go. Oh, and let's put him on the battlefield. That would help.
Make sure I believe that's the right one.
Yeah, that's. Oh, yeah. I should usually even if they're all the same level, even if the first one, if the first one doesn't have power stones, it'll actually pull the one that does.
Okay.
Unless you come into the sub menu and extract it out.
That's cool.
So yeah, if it's got power stones or if it's a level higher, that's why I couldn't just grab the assassins and put them on the battlefield. I had to go into the sub menu and pull the ones that weren't 51 because that was the second one in. Mm-hmm. It would have still pulled it. Okay, so 4 army points left. Let's get. We still want to resolve the archers in the back. How am I going to do that? I could. Yeah, what's going to get them? Honestly, I think Frostbloom is probably going to be the best choice. Now they're going to start there and they're going to work their way up. So let's go here-ish. Let's see how that does. Okay, now I need...
Does the Frostbloom's reload timer depend on level as well?
Frostbloom... No, only the radius is affected by
only the radius.
Yeah, if we look at this, let's try not to level it. I don't want another unit. Yeah, so every level you go up, it increases the radius of the Frostbloom. It doesn't change the cooldown. It should list the time on here. That would be helpful. But I think it's like 8 seconds or something like that. So it's really not going to do a whole heck of a lot.
More RDs.
More. It really would be good to have more bodies on the field. So I was going to do Paladin, but I think it would be smarter to have more bodies.
Yeah, there's no plague on there anyway.
Yeah.
And Paladin prevents plague and resurrections, which
Hold on, do I have slow? That is the slow RD. So let's do this. Let's put it right here.
and an intercept course with the Risen Archers.
Let's see if I can keep them far enough away from everything and far enough back to where they'll come after those guys. I guess if I put a wall in there, they would stay there for sure. Let's actually put this right where they're gonna pop. So they hit it first. And okay, let's get another group of RDs. Let's do that. I'm not even gonna bother with the power stones on it. And Storm Guard, let's get one more of those. Oh, we got a ton of bodies on the field, a lot of spam. Okay, and we're looking for Aniviper?
Aniviper.
Okay. Search Aniviper. Search. Boop. THX main. Okay, and this one is just for fun. There's nothing on the line here. Let's see how we do. Okay, Storm Dragon is going to push those RDs through, allowing more RDs to catch the shrooms before the first crown procs and cleanses them all. So that kind of eliminates a lot of that shroom wall right away. Is my Voidbound Physician dead already?
I think so.
And the Risen Archers didn't die.
Yep.
So, yeah. Okay, so clearly this could be improved.
Yeah, this was a much different result than earlier.
Oh, okay, hold on. No, we're going down. I was thinking we could pop the bubble. I guess. Okay, so thoughts on that? I guess I was right. So this validates kind of what I was thinking. There may still be ways to improve it. The Voidbound Physician didn't seem to do a whole heck of a lot. It just died really fast. This didn't do a whole heck of a lot. So maybe what we ought to do is add a second one. That way they'll freeze and then they'll freeze again.
And the first one rearms and then they freeze again.
And the Storm Dragon,
Didn't really do much.
okay, so the concept with the Storm Dragon was to pop the bubbles, but you don't have to worry about that with Storm Guards because they disregard bubbles. So they'll shoot right through a Barrier Monk bubble and hit stuff. So maybe what I need instead, let's grab something to give us a little more sustain. Let's try that. And then
Okay.
I'm wondering, now Druids are going to get shredded pretty well. What else would be good? What could possibly make this work?
Spirit Shield Generator?
Yeah, that would be good because then that would prevent stuff from getting mind controlled as much. So that's gonna be down here. Okay, there we go. And let's
then, like maybe a Druid.
let's just make sure we've got revitalize and cover. I think that's probably the best choice. And
A Druid to do some cleansing?
yeah, either that or here's a thought. Let's do. Where are you?
Ooh.
Okay, so that should resolve.
Spice.
That should resolve the Risen Archers in the back. Okay, let's give this a shot. Again, this is for science. We're just
See you, Salador.
okay. Thank you, Celador. I will send you the list of rewards shortly. Okay, Aniviper, boop, boop, boop. There he is. Let's see if that fares any better. Zip-a-doo. Okay, he's got some crows.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, what happened? Did he shoot my?
No, the Shadow Trickster is hitting the blooms.
Oh, it is. Well, that totally defeated that whole.
That
three
explains what
army
happened
points.
because they didn't pop it earlier either.
Lesson learned. Wow, learn something new every day. Okay, but here with that Spirit Shield Generator, I'm basically holding everything off. The Paladin's providing
Dude,
enough
that is
sustain.
really cool in all honesty because since the Shadow Trickster targets the farthest thing away,
Yeah.
and those Shadow Blooms occasionally come up,
Now,
it can
what
distract him.
a way to solve that would be to use Freezing Trap instead of
Yeah.
the Frost Blooms. But it'll still kill the tower, though. Oh, that was so much closer, though. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? We've gone on long enough. I think we kind of
Yeah.
beat that dead horse. I we could change this 50 different ways and maybe still not win. So I made a good choice to stick with the other build. So anyway, thank you everyone for participating. We will do another one soon. Don't know how soon, but we will do soon.
Yeah, Matt, we'll talk with Cellar Door or
Yeah,
some other
so we'll
representative.
coordinate it. We'll see how often I can do this. I also have to convince my wife. So that's something that we're going to have to figure out is how often I'd be able to do this. Please do check out I should have links in the description for TCT Discord, which is our open source Battle Legion Discord. It's not clan based. It's just for people who are looking for tips on the game and updates and things like that. And you can check out the TST link if you're looking for a really solid clan. We are the #1 clan in the game for the past 9 or 10 seasons straight. And we've been the #1 clan in the game for ages with very few exceptions.
Okay, yeah, we do
So-
have links in the description.
Oh, good. Okay.
I was just checking that to make sure.
So yeah, do check that out. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please support, share this with your friends. If you've got people that are new to the game that want to learn how to function with these different kinds of troops, this is perfect scenario to see the troops in action, to know why we use them the way we use them, and why certain people are in the top. So thank you for watching.
Thank you everybody for sticking around.
Yeah,
And they're thanking you for doing the stream.
wonderful. Well, thanks, guys. Yeah, I wish I could pay more direct attention to the chat, but I appreciate King
No.
and Cody for being here.
I'm the one who has the chat
Certainly.
in front of him. Matt can't see it.
Yeah, I'm not watching it because I would not be able to handle that much stimulation like chat. Oh, army chat, army. All right. We're going to go ahead and shut it down. Thanks for watching. Share with all your friends. Like and subscribe, please. And I think that's where we're going to call it. Appreciate you guys.